welcome back to another house tour. So today we built a house on one of the boat lots. To be quite honest, this is definitely one of my favorite lots to build on. But very often I tend to forget that it even exists. So yeah, I thought it would be cool to put together a I would say a starter home, but not exactly a starter home because this is a pretty cozy, expensive looking tiny apartment, I would definitely say. It is one bedroom, one bathroom, tiny hallway, and an open concept living and kitchen area. I built this with maybe putting a sim, maybe like a single sim here. Maybe someone who maybe just moved out of their parents' house and they are looking for, to get some alone time and be on their own. And maybe they just graduated college. We don't know. But this is definitely perfect. I did have like a female in mind, so I decorated everything based on that. But you can put a couple in here as well. I think that will look really nice. So yeah, so let's start the tour. Let's enter the house. So one of the things that you will notice with this build is that I really tried to keep it open concept. I felt like a lot of these builds, because they are so tiny, it's like a small lot, it's very hard to make everything feel open. So that was my goal with this build, was to make everything feel open and spacey while still keeping it small and cute. So over here we have this gorgeous white kitchen. I really adore how this kitchen turned out because it has all the essentials. It has the stove, the sink, and of course the fridge. We have a little kettle over there to make some tea, and we also have these windows, which I absolutely love because you can actually open and close them. And I think for a boathouse, you should be able to do that because I feel like a lot of activities happen out at sea. As you can see, they do live like on near dock, so I feel like a lot of other boats will also be here as well. Also people who maybe just come out to fish and stuff. So even though this is a private space, so I don't think that you'll actually find persons over here, but you can definitely find other boat owners just strolling around. So if you want some privacy, you can open and close your blinds. So I found that to be a pretty cool gameplay feature. So yes, I really love how this kitchen turned out. I am enjoying putting together these tiny builds. I definitely think it's my new thing now. I love very spacious open concept homes, but I really am digging the challenge of having like these tiny homes and still having it feel very spacey. So that was something that I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, so over here now we have like a little sitting area. Again, it's just for one sim, so I feel like, again, this is pretty spacious. It feels very huge, and I think that you can definitely have friends over, even with the kitchen space. You can definitely have friends over because it's big enough and it doesn't feel very crowded, and that's why I wanted to incorporate both together. So in addition to having the kitchen and living together, we also have this gorgeous tiny little nook here that you can eat. This is where they would come and they would sit down and they would eat breakfast, or let's say you have a friend over, you can have a drink with them. The pillars that I put over here, they have drinks in them, so I figured that could be like built-in storage for drinks. Again, because it's a tiny apartment and it's in a boat, I feel like all the little built-in compartments that you can put into this little space would be very well welcomed. So I really love that this turned out like that. And mind you, everything is very much usable. Nothing is blocking or in its way, so you can definitely have two sims sit at this table and have a meal. So this is a tiny hallway that I was talking about. I think it's like 2 by 2. But yeah, so it's a tiny hallway. I didn't mind that. Usually I would mind, but just because it's a tiny house, I didn't mind it being a very tiny hallway. So we make our way into this gorgeous, gorgeous bedroom. So let me show you what the bed side looks like. Now I am definitely very, very pleased with the way that this bedside turned out. So we have the teen looking door. I really love the fact that it have like the bag and the towel hanging from it. So I decided that since the kitchen and living area didn't have a TV, I would add that in to the bedroom. So we have a flat screen TV on the wall, we have a picture, we have a little drinks cart inside the bedroom as well. We have some blinds so that we can open those windows again to get some fresh air into the bedroom. And we have this gorgeous bed inside of this very, very, I would say, pink themed, female themed room. So I really loved how that meshed really well with the colors. I love how this closet turned out as well. I think again, built-ins help make everything look so much more what's the word I'm looking for? It just looks sophisticated. Okay, it's better than just putting down some dressers. So I really love how this turned out, and you can see, even though this is a really small bedroom, you can see how many things that she can actually fit into her closet. So again, I really love that. So we have this little section over here. Again, I really tried to make good use of the space. So we have a desk over here with a laptop, and you have some books and knickknacks on that shelf, and then you have a little bookshelf as well, a plant, and I figured I put a guitar in there because why not? Maybe she likes to play guitar, so she does have that additional feature there. And yeah, so now this little section over here, what I did with this is I really don't use these party streamers as door frames, but again, because this was meant to be more of a playful room built for a female, I figured why not? So I decided to use that as the entrance. And this is a pretty cute, very compact bathroom. So it is fully equipped. We have a pink toilet. Everything is against white tile, both on the walls and on the ground. We have some gorgeous pink and white candles. Again, I think it just really blends in well with the theme inside of here. We have this really, really nice vanity, and I love the fact that the mirror is so huge, again making this very tiny space feel very, very open. We have a pink shower and a little plant over there. Again, mind you, everything is very much accessible. I made sure of it, so your sim can come and use this bathroom very, very comfortably. But yeah, so I really love the fact that this is a small bathroom, and yet still I was able to make it look this cute. So I really, really love that. I'm not really a big fan of the fact that it's so tiny though. I feel like the viewing angles are very, very hard. But that's fine because the whole point of the build was to have it be very tiny. So I feel like I did a really good job when it comes to making everything feel very open and fitting as much as possible in this house without having too many walls blocking. And even furniture wise, I mean, I didn't even think that I would fit this size bed in this room, but I think it turned out really nice. And judging from what the apartment was like before, you know, those pre-made houses that they have to choose from, so I chose literally the cheapest house, and I think this is why my lot is a bit smaller than the rest, but that's fine. But what they had there, when I looked at the walls just, it wasn't giving anything for me personally. It was too much walls. It was just way too blocked up. Felt very closed off. So I love the fact that despite we have a very small build, we do have a lot of space going on basically everywhere in this build, and it just feels very open. I love the use of the windows because the windows just gives it a lot of air, and yeah, everything is really nice about this build, and I really love how this tiny build turned out. You guys can definitely look forward to more of these though, because I feel like I'm really enjoying them. I am gonna build more on the water as well, so you guys can also look out for more builds like that. So that is it, I would say, for this tour. Stay tuned for the screenshots, and I will include the house plan that I started to include in my videos of recent. And yeah, so I will see you guys again real soon with another video. And yeah, so take care, bye.